I feel better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah. I'm better when I'm dancing. Yeah, yeah.
Snowy and the Wolf Crew is an animated cartoon in which 8 kids end up getting themselves into a digital world of a modified version of Minecraft. It has regular physics and normal world attributes. The only things that are different are that there is no societies and there are monsters that try to hunt down the children. These kids were turned into wolves when they went into the computer. They have gained magic and they must learn how to use them in the right way. They now have to survive as a group and overcome all the obstacles that come against them, both physically and mentally.
Disclaimer. There are major spoilers when it comes to characters and their impacts on the Snowy and the Wolf Crew. Please do not continue if you're not wishing to voice characters and want to watch the series. Continue at your own risk of spoilers. Hello, I'm Super Cheetah, and I'm making a cartoon called Snowy and the Wolf Crew, and I need voices. Please say in the comments if you would like to voice a character. You will not be guaranteed a spot. It could be because there was a better voice actor that wanted the spot, or the sound quality is too low. Please do not record voices with phones, webcams, or any device incapable of nor intended to create good sound quality. Your voice should not be too loud nor too quiet, but we can change the volume for you if your voice is too quiet. We cannot fix loud audio though, so please check with us if you got a voice and if we need you to stay farther away from the microphone or not talk as loud. If you do not follow these directions, it will lower your chances of being picked to voice act, or even make you incapable of voice acting in the show at all. There are other ways that you can support the show without voice acting though, such as giving in requests, asking questions that we may not have thought of, or even just helping other people to understand the show. Fierce Claw is goofy, easily annoyed, and is around the age of 11. She has the ability to predict the weather and control energy. She can surge energy and throw it using bolts of lightning from her tail. This is actually one of my personal favorites because, well, I don't know, she seems more of an original character than other ones that I've seen. Rain Chow is around the age of 15. She's pretty serious and doesn't like her colors. She has the ability to predict the weather. She also has the ability to create more color in a room. She can summon clouds to get away from situations and sometimes just for fun. She can also make an opponent hallucinate. Pennypaw loves nature and has a tiny treehouse in the forest. She loves animals and has the ability to grow vines or other plants from the ground. She is female and can be annoying at times. She can do some really cool things with her vines, such as lifting herself up and being carried from place to place. Crystal is elegant, doesn't like to work, and most of the time doesn't care what people tell her to do. She's not going to do it. She oftentimes is simply laying around. She will oftentimes steal things from others, and she is one of the only ones in the Wolf Crew that makes armor. She can make crystals grow wherever she wants. This is very handy for the Wolf Crew since they have an unlimited supply of crystals. Shadow is sneaky but also loving. He is male and about 35 years old. He can be serious at times, but is hard to anger. He cares for his family, and his power is to grow his shadow tail to make a room pitch black. This can blind an opponent. Hero Bark is the main villain. He is male and is around as old as Shadow. He has the ability to come to life after death. He's actually not trying to hurt anyone, but he is controlled by Endy when he made an agreement that he thought would give him more power. Endy's voice will not be used often until the end, but I kept it on the main list because she's heard throughout the series. Endy is a female, and as a dragon she is about 25 years old, but when she's a human she is around 10. She has the ability to do advanced spells and is able to curse people. She is able to hypnotize people, and her mother died when she was 7. Her motive is to avenge her mother by killing any player that would seem as a threat to the end. She has a lot of regrets since she knows that revenge won't help her feel any better. Fred is a jokester and has the nickname Endermite. Fred is a male Enderman that lives in the overworld. He is one of the only Endermen that has a voice. For the others, the voices will be played by people throughout the show. He's an idiot and usually loves to prank Andy. Usually Andy tries to make Fred go into stupid situation to finally knock some sense into him, but it never works. He can be very serious with his job and can be good at it, but he also gives up easily. He's the main part of the Enderman Guard. Netherwolf is a female, and she is quite shy. She usually gets embarrassed if she has to do anything that she is not comfortable doing. She loves fire and doesn't like to talk much, but when she does, it's usually because she's going to say a joke. She likes to be the comedian of the group. She has the ability to create fire basically anywhere within a 5-meter radius. Please note that the characters shown after this are background characters or will be characters that will not be used for a while. This means I will not be giving out scripts to these voice actors until they are needed. If you wish to be these characters and would like to do your lines early, you may do so, but please note I might need you for you to change it when the lines need to be used. Chemo is a coward. Shadow finds this hilarious and usually tries to find a way to scare him. Chemo has an amazing ability. He can summon sharp discs that he uses as an attack, but if the discs actually hit a living thing, they kind of just poof out of existence, so yeah, he usually just uses it to cut stuff. Waiko is the oldest and most wise corrupt. He has the power to close any portal. He is never able to create ones to the end, but he can create ones to the overworld and use it as teleportation. Or he can go to the Nether or Wisp dimension, and he can also make portals to the Caves dimension. The Caves dimension is Waiko's home and is actually what it looks like inside of the amulet. He can also open portals to other crystal dimensions, but he is the only one able to enter them. Aurora is the corrupt of Snowy. This means when her collar is broken, Aurora is the guardian of the collar to keep it from completely breaking. She can restore the collar when she goes back into it, but she must first get rid of the thread that broke the collar in the first place. Aurora has 7 holes on her face that appear as eyes. She's blind and the apparent pupil is actually a crystal behind these holes. She also has a large ender eye on her tail. Keepy is the corrupt of Penny. She has 2 forms. She first appears as Mistian, but when surrounded by the wolf crew, she stepped down and became Keepy. Keepy is a green and yellow ruby-throated hummingbird. She speaks with telepathy when she is Keepy, but is not able to talk at all when she's Mistian. Keepy is friendly and has 2 halves of Penny's leaf charm that act as ears. Mistian is a black shadow of a hawk. The part of Mistian that you see is actually a cover of black goo that covers up Keepy. Mistian cannot speak directly, but he can control others, which makes him able to speak through them. Mistian is evil and is a trickster. Wisp is, Wisp is an eel-like creature that can fly with ease. It moves like a snake. Wisp is the corrupt of Rainchow. Wisp is capable of using rainbows to hypnotize people. She will make herself spin vertically and lower her head. She then makes her scales glow, and then she's able to hypnotize an opponent. This is very time-consuming, so it is actually hard for her to hypnotize people. Zero, or as I like to call her, the question mark. I don't really know what to call her. I would just call her Zero. Zero is a mysterious character. She is a creature of almost complete mystery. She is a black cat with gray hair and shattered crystals floating around her skull. She was the corrupt of the Empress of the End, aka Endy's mother. Zero's last name was Misty, and she helped the Empress in many ways. Misty helped assemble guards and make sure that Endy's egg stayed safe. When Endy's egg hatched, Misty was left as a shattered corrupt. means that they are distorted after they're corrupt or dying. Pupham is a black cat that is the corrupt of Endy. He was supposed to be a lizard, but Endy did not do the spell right and he became a cat. Pupham is sassy and doesn't respect Endy. He always thinks that he's the star of the show. He oftentimes will break the fourth wall, laugh at others, and is often sarcastic. He's one of the more fun voices to do. Flare is a wisp, a flying creature with no legs and is similar to a flying eel. Flare is the corrupt for Phoenix, one of the most important characters. She has the power to make flame walls, and when scared, which happens a lot for the little amount of power that wisps have, she will curl up like a snake and will light her skin with an oil that will keep her scales aflame. She is quite shy, like most wisps, and will oftentimes be hiding in a cave or a mountain range, or in the wisp dimension. Sky is the corrupt of Crystal. She has the large blue crystal on her forehead. She is very similar to Crystal in the way she acts and speaks. She is a large white dragon with crystal wings. The wings are made out of many crystal plates. The plates are also so heavy that she can't fly, but she usually says that she can to get out of situations. She can actually throw crystals off the tips of her wings for defense. The crystals that she shoots will shatter easily though. So if it hits on like a rock or something, then it will easily shatter. Cyclogon is the corrupt of Hero Bark. He is the only thing that keeps Hero Bark from being normal. Cyclogon is very dangerous and is one of the most trained corrupts. He has the power of telekinesis and is able to hypnotize people. He has one eye that is half green with a black pupil and half that is black with a green pupil. Cyclogon is a very dangerous dragon, and is the only reason why Hero Bark is still alive is the fact that he can come back to life. Spark is a lightning wisp. This is a breed of wisp that is shaped more like a lightning bolt. He is the corrupt of Fierce Claw. He has the ability to create sparks of electricity from his scales. He can make a protection on his scales that are highly charged so that if you touch him, you get shocked. Spark's friend, Wisp, likes to joke about how Spark is so shocking. Collie is the corrupt of Netherwolf, and he is an unsaturated red raccoon that is very outgoing. He likes to copy people, especially Netherwolf. If Netherwolf has her tail lit, Collie will have his tail lit. If Netherwolf has a flame on her paws and eyes, Collie will repeat, and etc. His tail and rings that are clear and show that his tail is actually made out of lava. He is capable of using this lava to cover his tail and make his tail into a weapon. He can also make an armor for himself by covering himself in lava and then making it into obsidian. He is only able to make more lava by sleeping though, and his tail does not hold much lava at a time. This makes him sleep more often, and he is often seen either sleeping or lying down when talking. Falcon is rarely used. Sometimes Falcon will be used and she will be a character that will be heard but not seen. She is around the age of 6. She has a metal wing due to her trying to impress her sister by doing a dive after she had just learned to fly. She is very young and appears in some of Snowy's dreams. Phoenix is the sister of Falcon and she is very powerful. She is very trusting but can be tough. She acts elegant and doesn't like people knowing if she does anything nice for them. She will often make her voice sound a lot older than her age. She's about 15. Hawk is the father of Phoenix and Falcon. He is 48 and has a similar voice to Shadow. He can be very protective and very encouraging of others. He can also be very strict. He is seen flying from time to time when flying over the forest. Robin is the mother of Phoenix and Falcon. She is only used for one line in the main series. This voice will be an add-on to another voice. If you already have a background voice or a voice that won't be used for a while, then you may sign up for this one as well. She should have a typical mother's voice, and she can be stern, but not often. If you have any questions, please comment in the discussion part of my channel. If you want a voice, leave a comment on this video. You can make up your own lines, just think of what the character would say. I just want to hear the voice. Also, you can simply ask for the lines, but that would honestly be easier for me. Please do not reply to a voice actor or spam the comments. It will help me stay organized when trying to find the people who want to voice these characters. Also, you may only have one voice unless you are doing either Hawk or Robin's voice as an add-on. Please notice that this whole series would have not been done if it weren't for Lupus Wolves. She inspired me to make my own series and has gotten me actually started doing this amazing project. I'm super excited to hear all of your voices. Please share this video with anyone that you know that has a good microphone and would like to do these lines. And as always, stay super.
Control.